what do you call it? Stroke.
Yeah.
You usually end up with a stroke when you have that AFib stuff. Well, we were there, and I had been used to, what's the word? Anyhow, I had to mash all of his foods.
Oh, sure.
He was supposed to not, he's supposed to be careful about swallowing so it wouldn't go in his, in his
Esophagus incorrectly.
into his lungs, I guess
Yeah.
I'm saying. And in the hospital, they gave us both oh shoot, Polly, open up.
Open up, Polly.
What do you do when you put two pieces of beef inside the
You cook it. You make a hamburger.
hamburger? They gave us both one of those.
You got a hamburger.
Yeah. And I never thought about watching him eating his. I shouldn't have let him eat any of it.
I know it. Doggone it.
And I didn't eat much of mine, but he ate his with gusto because he hadn't had anything that tasted so good to him in a long time, I guess,
Aw.
because of the way I had to feed him.
Aw.
I fed him good food that he liked.
It just didn't have the actual thing.
That's right. So, anyhow, he seemed to be doing okay, and after a while they came to me and said, "We're going to let you take him home. We can't find anything, any reason to put him in the hospital." And I think it's strange because he's short of breath, and like he's still having trouble with his chest. Well, anyway, I put his clothes on him, and the nurse brought the
Discharge papers, maybe?
the thing to
I
wheel
think
him out.
that might be Tom right in the middle of this.
She
Okay.
might be answering it.
I think it's Tom.
Yeah, she's running to do it. Let her do it. She brought the thing to roll him out with,
Oh, the wheelchair thing. Wheelchair?
No, yeah, wheelchair. And so I got his clothes on him. And while I was doing that, he said, "I want you to know I love you with all my heart,
Isn't that amazing?
and I appreciate everything you've done for me."
That is wonderful.
I really had to care for that man. That's why God gave him to me.
Amen. Praise
And,
Jesus.
He sat down, walked over and sat down in the wheelchair and was gone. But I've never seen anybody die like that before, and I don't want to see it again. His arms and his legs both were just flailing every which way.
Oh, he couldn't breathe.
And I think it was maybe the lungs and the heart both combined causing all of that because of what he had eaten.
Could be, yeah. Wow. Maybe. It was time to go. It was time to go.
Well, we'd been married, what?
60 years.
60 some years plus
Yeah.
1 week, I think.
Had an extra week in there.
Yeah, the last week that we were together.
Wonderful.
And the nurse wheeled me out while they were trying to bring him back. She wheeled me on out. Things like that don't bother me, but it could upset other people. I mean, him
right.
banging on him, trying to get him back. I could hear it. So she wheeled me out. She says, "You want to go in the dark room?" I said, "I want to go where there's sunlight, not in a dark room."
Wow.
I said, "Wheel me down there where the sun's shining." So
Aw.
she did. The doctors were all in the nurses were all in the dark room, expecting me to go all to pieces, I reckon.
Right.
I have watched that man getting ready to go. Daily, his face got, older and older.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I wouldn't have him much longer.
That's right.
So I had myself ready, to let him go.
Sure. That's right. You trusted God. You trusted Jesus.
Yeah.
And it was time. It was his time.
And he told me
yeah.
when he was in the hospital before that time, he had been in the hospital.
Several times before that, yeah.
Yeah. And he told me one time before I brought him home from there, he said, I don't want to make you feel bad, but I'm ready to go.
Isn't that wonderful?
I said, you don't make me feel bad. I know where you're going.
That's right. That's right.
So when he was gone, I was okay because I knew where he was.
That's right.
And I didn't have to go to pieces over that.
No.
I said, well, when the doctors told me they tried, but they couldn't get him back, I said, it's all right. He wouldn't have wanted to come back and be sick.
No, he was ready.
And I
He
said,
was ready. Thank you, Lord.
besides, we had some long years, 60-some years together. I said, I have nothing to be sad over because I had a good life with him.
Right, exactly. Well, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Did I ever tell you how God showed me that Don was to be my husband? Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, I think we've